Today we're going to cook a really yummy thing that I make all the time at my house. We're making some steak and we're cooking it in our cast iron skillet. What, you say, cast iron skillet? Yes, you need a cast iron skillet. If you want the steak to be the best it can be, you're gonna need to get you a cast iron skillet. And I have a lot of them, so I'm gonna show you one of them and tell you the beautiful things about it. This is one of my most trusted cast iron skillets right here, okay? Nothing magical about it other than it cooks some really good food, and I've been using it for years. Now, how we're gonna cook this steak, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna pull away and just show you how I'm cooking the steak. So, this is my cast iron skillet. What I will do is I will take some olive oil. Yes, I said olive oil. We're going to take olive oil and we're just going to pour it in the bottom of it. And then we're going to turn the heat on the eye and we're going to get it hot. And we're going to get it very hot so that when we put our meat in there, it's going to sear the sides of it and sear those juices in. Now these are New York strip steaks with bone in. I lucked up, they had some on sale and I snatched them up in a hurry because my husband and I, we love a good steak. So anyway, what I have done already to prepare my steak, I washed them. And you said, do you need to wash them or do you not need to wash your steak? Well, I'm going to tell you some life experience story. For me, I have a friend whose husband is a butcher, and she told me that he told her, always wash your meat. So that's the reason I do. If you don't want to wash yours, that's up to you. But that's how I do it, and I'm just telling you how I do stuff. So anyway, I've washed and patted dry my meat, and then I salted it on both sides. Now don't be a sissy with the salt. Go ahead and put some salt on there so you can let it be soaking in. So I've done that already and it's been sitting there for a little while, letting the salt do its magic. And so now what I'm going to do, even though I've put olive oil in this, I'm going to put olive oil on both sides of these, get it in the skillet. And I'm just going to break away now and just let you watch me cook what I'm cooking. And then at the end, we will have a nice, juicy, medium steak. That's how I like them, a little on the red side of medium. Now, there's something, if you're new to steak cooking, that you may want to do, and you may want to know the different temperatures of different cuts of meat. Now, I have this beautiful little thing right here that hangs up on my refrigerator, and it tells me instantly what temperature I need to get things to when I'm cooking. Now, see, I've been cooking a long time, so I don't use it that often, and for steaks, I just know, I've cooked so long, I know how my husband and I like it. But for rare, it would be 120 to 125 degrees. For medium rare, it's 130 to 135. For medium, it's 140 to 145. And for medium well, 150 to 155. And for well done is 160 to 165. So I keep that in my kitchen just in case somebody says, you know, I want one rare. And so you got to pull that off a lot quicker. But anyway, it's something handy to have in the kitchen when you're a cook. And I found that at the store one day. It thrilled me to death. So I got it and it's been hanging on my refrigerator ever since. So now I'm going to get this started cooking, and then I'm going to remind you that my new cookbook is available. Happiness is Homemade is available at Amazon.com. Happiness is Homemade, y'all. Amazon.com. Look it up. Watch me on YouTube and go to my website, www.dannastandridge.com. Anyway, see you in a minute, and we're going to get these steaks cooking. You're going to love it. This is easy, and it's really, really good and fast. So, as I told you earlier, I've got my steak, I've cleaned it, I've salted it, and now we're ready to cook. So, what I need, this is how I cook mine, is olive oil. This is already cranked up. The heat is on high right here under my lovely cast iron skillet. Now I'm just going to put some olive oil in the skillet, swirl it around, and that's probably about tablespoon and a half maybe. Let me zip back here and get me something so I don't burn my hand. Here we go. Just make it do good. This is going to be some good eating right here. And we're going to take one of our steaks. These are New York strips with bone in, and we're going to put it in this hot pan after this oil has time to get heated up. And you do want it to be hot because we want to hear a good sizzle when we put it in there. Now the thing about cooking like this, you are going to need a lid, and I have a lid right here that I'm going to put on, and it will I won't cover it completely, but it will hold some of the popping from the olive oil in. But I'm gonna tell you, this is really good, and you want to make it like this at least once so you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. It's looking mighty good in there, so we're gonna get us a steak. How about it? This one right here in the middle, it's going in. Oh yeah, hear that sizzling? That is exactly what we want. Woo, baby, that sounds good. Now what I'm gonna do right now is leave it on high, but I'm gonna cover it with this lid partially so it doesn't pop everywhere. And if you have a good vent hood, you're gonna wanna turn that on. So I'm going to turn my vent hood on and let this be cooking, and I probably won't be talking for a few minutes, but I will cook this about 3 minutes on the first side, then I'll turn it over and I'll cook it too, and then I'll check it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and y'all just come along for the fun. Ooh, it's looking good. You wanna come in and get this right here? This is how the steak's looking right now. I just put it in there and it's going right along. It's gonna be a really, really good steak and not very long. Okay folks, the timer's gone off. It's been about 3 minutes for this side, so I'm gonna get in here and flip it over. See how good that looks? Oh my goodness, look how good that looks. Woo, baby. That's gonna be some good eating in a little while. Now it's popping a lot, so I'm gonna cover it kind of a little bit, let some air escape, and we're gonna go for 2 to 3 more minutes, according to how David and I like our steaks cooked. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, the timer's gone off. Let's get in here and see how this steak's doing. All right, look at that. That looks so good. So we're gonna look at it a minute, and I want you to notice that maybe I want this fat right here a little more render. So I'm going to hold it up like this and just let that sizzle that fat. So it's gonna taste really, really, really good. That's gonna be some good food. All right, now I want you to know that this is how David and I like our steak. The next thing I'm gonna turn off the heat. The next thing I'm gonna do is take it off the eye so it can rest. So I've got my plate here. These are some of my brown drip dishes that I love. And this is for me. And I'm going to just pop it right on there. And then what am I gonna do? I'm going to cover this up and leave it sitting for 5 minutes at least. For 5 minutes. Now, if you check it now, some people want to cut into the meat right now. If you cut into the meat right now, it's not going to be as cooked as you want it to be. So let it sit for 5 minutes, and I promise you it'll make a big difference in how good your meat is. So that's how I cook my steaks, and I'll show you how beautiful it looks on a plate in just a minute. Give me 5 minutes. Don't you wish you were here? I'm fixing to dive into the steak salad and fresh from the garden corn, but the star of the show, I've got to say, is that beautiful New York strip right there. I'm going to take one little taste and let you know how good it is. Oh my goodness, it is just the way I like it. This is just the way I like it. Pink in the middle, nice and seared on the outside, rendered fat over there. I'm going in, folks. I'm taking this bite just for you. It is delicious. It's got just the right amount of salt on it. It's tender. It is delicious. So next time the grocery store's got those steaks on sale, y'all get you one. Get some olive oil. Get your skillet out. You're going to have some good eating. From my kitchen to your heart. Love y'all and have a great day. Bye-bye.